And then we do have... she's got great elements. She means like really basic stuff. She does have weapons and armor as well. So let's take a look at the weapons and armor. This is the Blacksmiths. Now, weapons are a little different in this game than, let's say, Final Fantasy. Kind of similar to Final Fantasy VIII, though. What you have to do is you have to forge things together. So the things that we can forge right now are an ivory dagger and a bone glove, but I need a bone and I need a fang for the dagger, and I need a bone and leather for the glove, and I don't have either one. Armor, I can get ivory stuff, but I'm going to need bone once again for that. Also going to need some fur for a vest. I'm going to need a humor for mail, and scale for mail. And Serge already has that equipped. Better than the ivory vest. You can actually see it down there. He cannot equip the dagger or the glove. In terms of accessories, we can give him a helmet, but once again, we're going to need a bone. And we're also going to need a screw. Plus, we have to pay him. So, maybe not necessarily right now, because I don't have anything. We can disassemble stuff that we have, but we have pretty much basic equipment right now, and we're going to need it. So, let's hold on to it for the time being. Here we can find Una. Yo, Sergi, I heard you totally blew off Lena this morning. I didn't think you had it in you. That was real gutsy of you. I guess that kind of shows her who's boss, eh? Don't tell her I said so, but my sister's a bit uptight, you know? Could you, like, break her in a little? Whoa, what are you asking me to do? You know, make her act a little bit more ladylike. That's not where I thought you were going with that. Suddenly I had flashbacks of Dan and Xenogears. You have my support all the way. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Alright, so at least I got somebody on my side, and it's not my mom. How you doing, little boy? Hey, Sergi, do you know what's popular among the village girls these days? A necklace made from Komodo dragon scales. You know, those monsters that eat fire. Eat fire. Doesn't seem like it would be in abundance enough to make monsters thrive. I want to get some for Kiki, but there's no way I can beat those monsters. Oh no, if I don't do something about this now, Kiki might start liking Lolo. I don't know who this Lolo is, but I don't like him, because I didn't talk to him yet. Boy, am I in a fix. Now, we're going to do something that we're going to have to do a lot of a little bit later. We are going to talk to him, and we are going to use the square button to talk to him. This will bring up the key item menu. We only have the one key item, the Komodo scale, but we have one, so here, have it. Wait a minute, Sergi, is that a Komodo dragon scale? No way! Is it real? Sergi, how about giving it to me? Please? Pretty please? Oh, come on, Sergi, I won't ask another favor for the rest of my life. Now, please. Actually, I think that's true. He doesn't ask us another favor. You can try to sell it. I don't think he has the money, so 1,000 might be a little much. You can just say, take it, or you can hoard it for yourself. We're going to say, yeah, you can have it. I don't see why not. Really? You sure? Yes, all right. Thanks a million, Sergi. You could have just thanked me 1,000. Here, let me give you this. Put it to good use, okay? And we received uplift. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Do you know what Poshul's favorite food in the whole entire world is? Hecarim bones. She'd do anything to get her paws on one. She'd obey your every command if you give her one. Keep in mind, Poshul is female. I'll have to keep that in mind, because I might forget it. But let's take a look at what we did get. We'll allocate, because that way I can see it. We can see uplift here. Cuts out and drops a block of stone on a foe. And it's yellow. It's our first yellow. But for the time being, I think I'll just hold on to it. No need to really mess around with all that kind of stuff just yet. Did I talk to you? I don't think I did. Well now, you're an Arni. Yes, we are technically in Arni Village, I believe. Not the village of Arni. Arni Village. What brings you here to this quiet seaside village? Oh, it's you, Serge. Just don't be going near Hydra Marshes to the east if you go outside. Don't want you to run into those evil dwarves and that Hydra now. Say, why don't you go talk to the village chief before you set out? His house is just past those gates down yonder. That is something that I might have to keep in mind. But for the time being, we are going to go in here. Whoa, up here. There we go. Hold on 1 second, though. All right, let's talk to people around here. The hell was that? Sergi, don't be mean to my Celine. The hell is that thing? I'm trying to talk to her now. There we go. Isn't my Celine cute? Daddy found her by Lizard Rock. A lot of baby Komodo dragons play out there. I guess it's kind of like their hangout. And you know what, Sergi? Don't tell anyone what I'm about to tell you, okay? It's a secret. Lolo said he was gonna give me some Komodo dragon scales. What should I do? You should go out with the kid that I gave the dragon scale to. It's a better scale. It's all scaly. It's so much better. Hello there, Serge. Word has it that Komodo dragon scales are quite popular among the youngins these days. So you're collecting them too, huh? What? No? What? To make a silly little necklace? We're gonna say yes to this, even though we're not doing that just right now. Yes, I am. That's right. Well said, Serge. You truly are a man of the sea. What does that have to do with the sea? Don't call me the Komodo dragon expert for nothing. Let me give you some pointers. Clean out your ears and listen well, Serge. This is truly top secret. My super duper secret number 1, rock and roll to trap the sucker. My super duper secret number 2, use the lay of the land and make a surprise attack. My super duper secret number 3, there is always one that likes to play tag. Run with all your might. These are actually important things that you might want to keep track of, but I'll be fine just moving forward. You might have given us them in order too. Beware, these dragons are mighty cautious and run at high speeds. You must face them with your wits, courage, and tenacity. Use your lightning start and run like the wind. Whip past it with all your might, but I guess there's no point outrunning it. Anyhow, I guess it's all about guts, my boy. So once you catch up to it, you must fight. Kick that little sucker's butt. But don't get your own butt kicked. That's about all I can teach you about the ways of an expert. Now go, Serge, go for the gold and bring forth a brighter tomorrow. Sorry. Yeah, that was a little much. How you doing? Do you know about Lizard Rock, southwest of the village? I've heard that a mother Komodo dragon comes out every once in a while. I've told Kiki numerous times not to play there, but she never listens to me. I guess kids will be kids. And no, you should really make her not go there. Seriously. I know about that mother Komodo dragon. It's nothing for little kids to be hanging around. Now, I'm trying to think which one it is. It's one of these. One of these over here. No? No, maybe not. Talk to you then. Oh, hi, Serge. I was lost in my thoughts there. You know, Kiki's growing up so quickly. Sometimes I'm just amazed at how much she resembles her mother. And I guess my wife is like that too. She's been very much like her mother since as long as I can remember. I take it that's not a good thing. I guess that demonstrates how life continues to live on through generations. It's been about 10 years since I became a fisherman. Back then, I still had other aspirations, but I ended up succeeding my dad. I guess you can say everything here represents 10 years of my life. Lion sharks, sawfish, six-horned narwhals, you name it, six-horned narwhals. They represent all my hard work and dedication. I love my job, and I'm happy with my current lifestyle and all. But lately, I get to thinking when I see Kiki about how I could have had a different future if I had chosen a different path 10 years ago. I'd be living a completely different life than I am now. Not saying which one would have been better. I just wonder where the other path may have led me. I guess the longer you live, the more you wonder about another you that might have been. Whoa, dude, there's only one me. Don't be throwing out other me's. Boy, life sure is complex. Oh, hey, sir, do you want this? Here, take it. It's an amulet I made from a lion shark tooth 10 years ago when I decided to become a fisherman. I don't need it anymore. I have my wife and Kiki watching over me. And Serge received the shark tooth. I guess we'll take it. And we should see a key item listed here. We didn't take a look at the Komodo scale, but I have a feeling that we might be getting more. An amulet Kiki's father made from a lion shark tooth 10 years ago when he decided to be a fisherman. How nice. All right, let's head out. I believe that what I was looking for is not here. So we will just move forward and head into the next building, which is down here. Yeah, this game is full of NPCs that are interesting and actually relevant to the story a lot of times. But first we have a little, like, deformed chihuahua. That kind of scares me. Looks like the Viper Festival will be canceled again this year. Early celebration of El Nido, sorry. I'm from California, I know El Nino. El Nido, archipelago. Down the drain. I just messed that one up entirely. There hasn't been anything good to talk about since the army from Pore took over the islands 3 years ago. Let's go with Pore. I think I went with Pore in Radical Dreams, but I like Pore better. We wouldn't have to put up with this situation if General Viper and the Dragoons were still here. The Dragoons? That sounds familiar. Yo, Serge, have you heard anything about them groups of thieves up on the mainland? I think. I haven't heard this story. You really haven't been keeping up, have you? Pretty big news, even in El Nido. Those mysterious thieves have broken into a bunch of houses up on the mainland. They're cold-blooded bastards. They'll go to any extreme to get money or jewels. I have a feeling I might know somebody in that. Even the powerful nation of Pore can't seem to get a hold of them. I think they call themselves the Radical Dreamers. Oh, that sounds very familiar. Wouldn't want to run into those bandits. Of course, Radical Dreamers, I know it a little differently. Whoa, that's a poster. Humana. She sure is pretty. She sure is pretty. What a knockout that dancer Mickey is. You know what? Well, let's go with Mickey. We'll say her name is Mickey. The port town of Termina has its share of dancers, but no one, I say no one, compares to Mickey. We'll go over why I want to pronounce it that way later. But mind you, I've never actually seen Mickey dance. Oh, how I would love to see them jiggle. I'm talking about her arms, of course. Yeah, girls don't like it when you say that their arms jiggle, man. Whoa, Serge, don't tell Grandma about this. I'll try not to tell her that you're staring at Mickey's breasts. I mean arms. Can I talk to the cook? I want to talk to the... This is Belcha's kitchen. Can I talk to Belcha? Why, hello, Serge. Do you want to hear the real truth about the world? Insanity leads to chaos, then to solitude, the fruitless effort of adding meaning to what is meaningless. A lone crimson tear falls to the sea. The echo of the remaining star cries out in the infinite vacuum. The least I can do is send out my distant prayers over the wind of time, setting sail on dreams. Well, how'd you like it, Serge? Were you moved? Been dreaming about becoming a poet since I was little. I want to cross the continent and make a name for myself with just a pencil and paper. But look at me. I'm in this puny village in the middle of nowhere, waitressing in this rundown shack. What you say about my restaurant? You can quit any time, you know. Just kidding. I was just kidding. I was just saying how good the work environment is. Yeah, if I remember right, everybody whose name ends with Cha, C-H-A, does the same thing with the capitalized C-H-A.